All right, hello. So, hello everybody. We're doing a new kind of stream. I actually can't. I was thinking about doing something like this not too long ago, but I kind of really decided that this was something I wanted to do just today. And so I'm pretty excited about it. I thought this would be really cool. This would be a real fun way to interact with all you guys and have a fun time. I got a big smile on my face because I think this is going to be super cool. So basically what I decided was I was thinking about a while ago, like this was actually some time ago that I came up with this idea, was that I was starting to get very disappointed in how Wizards kind of designs their stuff. And I've heard plenty of times, you know, in various different streams and things like that, talking about Magic cards and card design, that, oh, it looks like we got Pink Peacock, and it looks like Mr. Pionk. That's right, I know your secret name now. I'm going to bring up the chat so I can see you guys properly. I can see the chat temporarily right now, but I want to get a good visual on you guys. Because I just think, I think that this is going to be really fun because this was my new idea of a way of connecting with you guys more. You know, because I've been doing these streams and I've been wanting to do something that allows me to really interact with you guys a lot more. Good to see you, T-Love T. Glad to have you in here. And I just thought this would be really fun. The secret identity is out. That's right, Pionk. I have your name memorized. I'll never forget it. I love your last name, dude. I don't know why. It sounds good. It rolls off the tongue. Pionk. I don't actually know if that is your last name. I mean, I just know that used to be your original screen name, so it's all good. And if you really want me to stop saying it, I will, I promise. So you just say the word and I will never say it again. Wrath of Wood, good to see you. So my idea was that myself and everybody who is in here, in this chat room right now hanging out with me, for the next 2 hours, we're all Magic card designers. So we're going to all work together to make our own Magic cards. What I thought I'd do, though, is you'll notice that I have on the screen right away a Magic card that I have built. I would like to talk about it just a little bit, just to give you guys an idea of what kind of stuff we're going to be doing here. So this is basically my favorite card to show off when I talk about like making cards and stuff like that. It's just a go-to because it's simplistic, it's balanced, it's not in your face and it's not uber powerful, but it's like on the borderline of playable. And I also like to kind of show this off when I talk about what this is. So this is a Magic the Gathering set that I have. Pionk says he's a public figure. It is no secret. Well, no problem, Pionk. So I have been working, this is a set that I built starting, no joke, I first started building this set back in, I think it was 2011. And this has been a weird work in progress, and it's like something that I've loved and worked on and spent a lot of time for many, many years. And this is actually a complete set. I'll just go ahead and show all the cards in here. There are a total of 229 cards, which is the exact number you need to build a Magic set. It also has a proper distribution of every color, of lands, of artifacts, commons, uncommons, and rares. This was something that I actually fully completed about, I want to say, 2 years ago. And I have other sets that I have worked on, but are not complete like this one. This also has a bunch of flavor, a storyline, it's got plots in it, it's got important characters. Like I said, this has kind of been this weird, huge fantasy project that I've been working on for years. And I just kind of wanted to show it to you guys simply because what I want to do is I want for us to start a brand new homemade Magic set where we're all research and development. And, we're going to, if you guys really want to, we don't have to, but we can also design flavor, story, and we'll just be making a bunch of random cards. I don't know how you guys want to go about it. I figure we'll kind of like throw ideas at each other. I'll, keep up with the chat as best as I can. You guys can tell me what you guys want to try. I'll let you know what I want to try. I'll even probably start us off with like something basic, and then we can tweak it as we go along. And I'm not even sure if I want to do top down or bottom up, So we're just this is basically, I just wanted to show this off real quick, kind of get it out of the way to give you guys an idea of what I want to try and accomplish with this new kind of stream thing that we got going on here. So this is just, I can get this out of the way. And what we will be working on is I'm going to show you guys the base window that I have set up for us to actually do this. So I'm going to change it over here. Give me just a moment. Where are you? There you are. Oh! Uh-oh, that's not right. Hold on a second. That didn't do what I wanted it to do. Oh no! Oh no, it all disappeared! Oh no! Hold on a second. Uh-oh. It was working just fine! No, I even tested everything out to make sure this worked fine. Oh, come on, please. Oh, no. I'm so mad, you guys. I literally spent like an hour prepping this stream so that I would have no problems. And all of a sudden, it's giving me all these problems that it didn't have before. Oh, gee whiz. I don't want to have to, but I might have to end the stream just so I can fix this. This is not good. I had this, let me try something else. Let me see if I can, well, I know, Pionk, it just bugs me when I have everything set up and everything's working just fine, and then I start the stream, because this is not the first time this has happened to me. Oh, this is awful. Because, like, when I got this all set up, exit the stream real quick. Yeah, I don't know. It was working totally okay before, and I was able to swap between the windows, and now it's acting as though I can't do it. It's not recognizing what I had before, which is not good. It's not good! Ah! I'm so angry. I'm so angry. I might... Ugh. It was doing amazing before. I know! Well, I've been having all sorts of weird problems with, Streamlabs, and I think it has to do with my computer specifically, and I just can't, like, it'll do a bunch of things where it's like everything works just fine, and like I said, because the last time I remember last time when I did Minecraft, and I told you guys I had like a whole thing planned of doing a special game for you guys, and I managed to like get it started, but then at the last second, like about 20 minutes before I started the stream, it all just went to hell, and it just stopped working, and nothing would function right. And I don't know why it's acting like this. I might have to restart the entire stream just to get it right, because it didn't do this before. I was doing all sorts of tweaking with Streamlabs because I knew that I would maybe have a problem doing all this. And I just don't understand why it suddenly decided that it doesn't want to do it. It's just one of those things where it's like you try really hard to get it all organized before you actually go live. And find same executable. That might be it. Oh, I think I might have fixed it. Oh, I got it! I did it! I did it! We did it, boys! All right, we're all good. We're all good. Oh, okay. I just kind of had to, dive kind of deep into that and get it all figured out. Okay. Which is really weird because I didn't have... The way that I just did it, I just kind of, like, turned around some settings, changed it up a little bit. And it was like... it was really weird because it defaulted, when I switched the window, it defaulted to a setting that doesn't operate with the program that I'm using. So that was really strange. I don't know why it did that. It's just another one of those situations where OBS is just being weird to me and I kind of have to like beat it into submission. Okay. So we don't have to restart, which is awesome. That makes me so happy. So I'm glad you guys all were willing to kind of hang out with me for a little bit while I get that all figured out. So, okay. So as you can see, we have here our placeholder card. Let me just make sure that that all looks very nice. Okay. So I just kind of built this placeholder card simply because it's tough to, you can't really save a new set on this program. Unless you make at least one card. So that's kind of why I built this little placeholder card. So, oh, it's all good, Peacock. Yeah, it's fine. I managed to beat it into shape, and we are good to go. So I'm going to move this camera just a little bit. Can you see my pretty face? Okay, so let's start working on some cards. So I'm gonna read the chat. And we'll start coming up with something. Sometimes hitting it with a hammer coincidentally works too. That's also true. Just kind of, Fonzie it, like you bang it with your fist and it just starts operating. T-Love T says, I have an idea. How about a set that's based on a world where all common sense is gone out the window? Well, if you think about it, isn't it common in fantasy that common sense doesn't exist because you're working with magic? Just a thought. But I feel like also maybe that's a suggestion for like an unset. So if we were to do like a silly unset, we could do that as well. And I can actually, I love this program. Like no joke, I've been using this program since I think like 2011. So it's old school, but I love it. I can actually come over here and I can change the borders to silver. So if we wanted to, we could have silver bordered cards for like an unset or something like that. A tuber set? Like, do you mean like a YouTube set? We could do something like that too. I'm gonna leave these silver borders on here for right now so that just in case if we want to come up with weird, silly ideas, we can do that. I always kind of like to get a little, I don't know, when I've developed cards in the past, I usually try to be pretty serious about it. But that was mostly because I was world building and, like no joke, I even have like, little miniature, I basically, to give you guys an idea of how in depth that set I was showing you earlier is, I actually have written a very small little history book of like various different things that happen in that set for that world and stuff like that. So we can definitely, do something like that. So, but let's kind of, I don't know, I kind of want to try something silly. I think I like the idea of maybe doing like a silly card. So, it's really hard though because the silver bordered cards, they can get really creative. So, I'm trying to think of, oh, that's right, I don't have coffee. I drank all my coffee before I started the stream. I was like reaching over to grab like a cup of coffee that doesn't exist. Let's see. Gotta make a get well card for Perp. You know what? You're right. We should make a get well card for Perp. So let's, I'm gonna add a card. And, I like the idea of literally a get well card. Like a magic card that says, like, get well. Okay, so here we go. This is our first silly card that I'm gonna do. It's called Get Well. Get well soon, maybe? And it'll be a sorcery. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay. If I want to do something where it's like it's gonna ask like if get well soon. I was thinking maybe it would be funny if it's like a card that tries to see like here's my if any player has a runny nose let's see. If any player has a runny nose, You may tell them to get well soon. If they are not sick, creatures you control have +1/+1 until end of turn. If they are sick, creatures your opponents control have -1/-1 until end of turn. There we go. Okay, so I have here a card that says get well soon. And it says, if any player has a runny nose, you may tell them to get well soon. If they are not sick, creatures you control have +1/+1 until end of turn. If they are sick, creatures your opponents control have -1/-1 until end of turn. So it's like the idea of like if nobody's sick, then everybody's feeling well. So all your creatures get +1/+1 because they feel okay. And if they are sick, then that means all of your opponent's creatures are sick too, so they get -1/-1. And I feel like that I probably should make this black. Do you guys think that that's right? Do you guys think that that makes sense? Until they play it as well. I don't know. I thought that would be really funny. Okay, so we have our very first... You know what would also be really funny? Is, because I made this as a placeholder, what if we actually had a creature that was called a placeholder? And it would just, I don't know. Okay. I got an idea. If placeholder is inside of a book, you may search for placeholder within that book and then you may put it on the battlefield without paying its mana cost. There you go. So now we have a placeholder. All right, I like this. The holder of that place. That's true, Ratherwood. All right, I like this. I like how this is coming together right now. This is fun. All right, so we got an unset going here, which I really like. Okay, so I want... What else do you guys think we should do? If placeholder is inside of a book, you may search for a placeholder within that book, and then you may put it onto the battlefield without paying its mana cost. Do you guys think that it should be beefier? Maybe it should be like, because I mean, a 1-mana 1/1 is like, eh. Maybe it should be like a 2-mana 3/2. And that way it feels really good if you can get it for free. Or maybe just like... Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. There's so much power creep in regular Magic. We can put a little power creep in, like, you know, uncards if we want. All right. Yeah, apparently we're doing an unset now. That's how I feel. All right. Oh, by the way, for this Get Well Soon, I'm going to put... just real quick. Get... Oh, wait. That's not right. Hold on. There we go. Okay. And fans. There we go. All right, so now we properly have a get well soon card for Perp. What do you guys think of that? There we go. Because a land is a place? You guys think so? I always thought it was funny of like if it would be cool if we had like a picture of a guy holding like the page of a book or something like that, like ripped out of a book or something. That would be really funny. I also actually have like a folder of pictures that I use specifically for making like magic cards and stuff like that. However, if we're doing an unset, I don't think I really have any pictures that are good for that, because I used to make all sorts of really serious cards all the time. Its free cost should be a little weak. A little weak? Search. Oh, you think it should be weaker because it's free? Okay. I don't know. I'll make it a 2/2. I just like the idea that like the mana cost is like expensive, so that way it feels really cool when you get it out for free or something like that. So I always like stuff like that. But I mean, it's not OP because it doesn't have like any extra abilities, and I guess like as a 2/2, that's all right. That's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep coming up with ideas for like new cards. And whenever you guys think you have something really funny to add in, like you just like scream it in the chat and I'll see if I can come up with something for it. Because I think this is really fun. So I want to, let's see, let me think of another silly thing that would be really fun. We have a Get Well Soon card. We have a placeholder card. Oh, I got a funny idea. Okay, hold on. All right, let's add a new one. And okay, so you know how we have the unglued card, Look at Me, I'm DCI. And then in my video thumbnail, I have Look at Me, I'm R&D. And those are all real cards from those sets. So like I want to do one called Look at Me, I'm a YouTuber. There we go. And I think that all of them are white cards, so we'll make this one a white card as well. And I'll put in a 1 there. And oh, that's such a good idea, Pionk. I'll do that one next, I promise. I just wanted to do this one first because I think it would be really funny. Okay, so we'll make it an instant. And let's see. So the DCI one allows you to ban cards. The R&D one allows you to swap words. So let's see if I can think of one that would pertain to YouTubing. What would be a good one that relates to magic as well as being a YouTuber? Oh, I know. Okay. If you are currently playing Magic Arena, you may how is this going to if you are currently playing Magic Arena, while also recording a video or live streaming. We're currently playing Magic Arena while also recording a video or live streaming. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. If you are currently playing Arena, you lose 2 life. I love that. Oh, man. Any way to make the set symbol? Oh, yeah, I can definitely do that. We can do that after. I'll make this card and then the one that Pionk was mentioning. And then we'll build a set symbol. It'll be a lot of fun. I'm just trying to think of, like, also recording a video or live streaming. You may this is tough. I was thinking about making it related to like opening like a pack on like opening a booster pack on Arena or something. You may open a booster pack. Oh wait. I think, let's see. You may open a booster pack. If you do, you must make a deck. Well, I don't know, because, like, so here's another thing is that, like, it has to do with bending the, like, all the other versions of these cards are all about bending the rules in your favor, right? So, how would you do that with Arena? Have in paper. Perp still has that sweet and sour sicken. Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out, like, let's see. If you were currently playing Magic Arena while also recording a video or live streaming. See, it sucks because, like, you can't really bend the rules of Arena. There's no way to bend the rules of that game. So it's like, I don't know what you would be able to add in there. Oh, that would be kind of funny. But the thing is, too, is that there's also a possibility that, like, because there are people who, like, play Arena, but they don't buy any Magic cards. So, playing Magic Arena while also recording a video or... Oh, no, I got a funny idea. Let's see. You may open a booster pack. Oh, but that doesn't work either. I was gonna say, like, you may open a booster pack, and the cards, like I was gonna say, like, whatever rare you pull, like, your audience members have to build a deck out of that rare and then fight you with it. But then I thought to myself, like that wouldn't work if you're recording a video. You must reboot your computer. I like that one. You open a booster pack. If you do... Oh, no, I got an idea. If you do, your audience must build a deck using the rare you pull, and then all right. I think that's all right. Does that make sense, you guys? I think that makes sense. Let's see. If you are currently playing Magic Arena while also recording a video or live streaming, you may open a booster pack. If you do, your audience must build a deck using the rare you pull and then challenge you with it while recording the match? Right? Does that... I think... I don't know if that's as clever as I thought it was going to be. I'm not sure. I just thought that would be really funny, like, for, like a version of, like, the I'm R&D, look at me, I'm R&D, and look at me, I'm DCI. Ooh. If you win that audience member must... I feel like this is getting too wordy, but I don't know. Like and subscribe. All right, there we go. I think I'm okay with that. If you win, that audience member must like and subscribe. So, I mean, you should obviously be doing it anyways, but... Let's see. Today, we are Plump to Buns. Oh, hi, Clay. Good to see you, man. I am a backflowing toilet of ideas. Sometimes you need to jiggle the handle to stop the flow of ideas. Maybe gets plus for amount of viewers? Could be. It should be a rare. Okay, we can do that. All right, I'm going to make that a rare. There we go. And then there was somebody, it was Pionk had an idea for Iron Man. Okay. And we're going to make him like an artifact creature. And it's going to be a 3/3. And effect creature. And he's going to be a golem. And this is what he's going to say. It's going to say, whenever a creature dealt damage by Iron Man, whenever a creature dealt damage by Iron Man would be put into a graveyard, tear that card to pieces instead. There you go. Oh, and then it says, when Iron Man dies, tear this card to pieces. There you go. So we got an Iron Man card right there. Iron Man MTG. You have a Captain Marvel card? That's a oh, you probably mean like from like a Marvel game or something, right? I'm gonna make him that feels like a rare, I guess, right? Because you get to tear other people's cards to shreds, so that should feel pretty awesome. Okay. Yes, I like it. I like that one a lot. Captain Marvel, 1 red, 1 blue, 1 white, and 2. Okay. I could see that. Let me come over here, and we'll kind of like mess around with the set symbol. So it's really weird because the way that the set symbol works is they give you a square and then you can like kind of change the shape. I've done that with a few different things. You can add other shapes into it, but it's pretty simplistic. Let's see, if this was an unset, what's a good word with the prefix un in it? Let's see. 5/5 flying hexproof god. Oh my god, indestructible. Okay. Let's see here. Can I grab this? I can. Trying to think of like a good shape. And also like I don't even know what to call the set. I have it under the name We R&D right now, but I might change that in the future depending on what we do with it. Unclogged. Oh my god, if we made it like a little drain or something. Like here, let me kind of delete that. And we'll make like a little circular shape, and it'll be like a little ellipsis. And we'll put like little tiny circles inside of it, so that it can be like, it'll look like a little drain or something. Let's see. Basic shapes. We'll do some like little teeny tiny shapes in it. Some little tiny hole shapes in it. Just like that. Okay. And we'll make another one. Oh wait, that's not what I wanted. We'll do... there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going with unclogged. I thought that was really funny, so I'm gonna stick to that. Because I mean, I already got this nice little drain shape I'm building here, and that'll be our little set symbol. It'll be a lot of fun. And just kind of make some little circles, and it's relatively simplistic. So I kind of like that. I'll put one like right there. Oops. And there we go. You guys like my little, it's starting to look like a weird, awkward piece of bread with like some kind of like thing on it. Like little it's a pepperoni pizza now. It's no longer a drain. It is now a pepperoni pizza. All right, there. So I could fit like another one on there. I'll fit one more on there, and then that'll be our set symbol. There we go. So now we have like a very awkward drain, I guess, a water drain. So that's our set symbol. Okay. So now we have this awkward little drain set symbol going on here. Oh god, that looks weird and not great. Okay, whatever. We'll figure it out later. We'll figure that out more later. The onion. Unplumped, unimpressed, uncooked, unloved, the saga of Hubs. Aw, I'm loved. Shut up, Lettuce. You love me and you know it. You can't say things like that. All right. So let's do another one. Let's do another one. I like that one too. I think that's actually pretty funny. The look at me, I'm a YouTuber. Okay. I want to do a blue card, but I don't know what kind of blue card we should do. Let's see. Any ideas, you guys? Black Panther creature, cat berserker. I don't know. Like Marvel. I don't know. I'm not. I want to do something silly. I don't know if I want to make Marvel characters. Let's see here. Let's do. I wonder, was there ever a card in any of the unsets that involved you playing rock paper scissors? Oh, there was like paper tiger and scissors lizard and rock lobster and all that. So maybe I want to do something where it's like Like, I don't know, like a silly. Be sure to add in a 6th color. Oh my god, that would be so. That would be so funny. It just actually gave me a really funny idea. Hold on. Okay, I got a really funny idea, but like it has to be a colorless card, I feel like, though. Let's do all right, hold on. I'll do a 5 and then I'll do Wizards marketing staff. Okay. And then it'll be a creature. Oops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Okay. And it'll be like an advisor. And then it'll when Wizards marketing staff enters the battlefield, you may search your current location for a card that is not a magic card. If you do, put that card onto the battlefield. If you do, put that card onto the battlefield. It is a magic card until end of game. Produce all colors of mana cost. Oh man, you guys are going crazy over here. Oh, maybe take a shower in blue? Oh my god, Wrath of Wood, I'm gonna make that. That's so good. Oh my god. Rules text is black, Panther is black. Let's see. Blue is water, maybe a flush spell. Be sure to add in a 6 color. Yeah, that's what I want. What I was trying to do is like, because of the whole thing with like them using the card backing that isn't like correct, which is hilarious. I thought it might be funny to make it so that like the marketing staff would be a creature that would be able to make cards that are not magic cards into magic cards. Let's see. Then let's see. Then roll a 6-sided die. That card becomes a creature with power and toughness equal to the result. Okay, there we go. Let's see. There we go. Colorless placement. Jeez, that's a little extreme, Helfer Games. Where's the joke? Where's the joke? You gotta make a joke card, my friend. It's just like this thing is just really strong and it just kicks everything's ass. It's like, but where's the joke, bro? Come on, man. Come on, man. We're trying to be silly. Let's be silly. I'm gonna make this uncommon because I say it's uncommon. Equal to pant size. Let's see. I really liked the Wrath of Woods take a shower thing. So I'm gonna make a card like that because I think that's hilarious and really well done. So we're gonna do. It's gonna be you and 3. And it's gonna be called oh, I know. It's going to be called What's That Smell? And it's going to be instant speed. It's got to be instant speed. And it's if a player near you smells bad and you say out loud, what's that smell? Okay. What's that smell? If a player near you smells bad and you say out loud, what's that smell? You may cast what's that smell without paying its mana cost. When you cast what's that smell? Let's see. Find the player that find the so maybe it's not a player. Maybe it should just say we would assume that they're all playing Magic, right? Is that something we can assume? Find the player that smells the worst. When you do, grab a container and fill it with water. And then dump it on that player. All right. All right, there we go. What's that smell? If a player near you smells bad and you say out loud, what's that smell? You may cast what's that smell without paying its mana cost. When you cast what's that... I spelt it wrong. When you cast... Let me spell that correctly. What's that smell? Find the player that smells the worst. When you do, grab a container and fill it with water and then dump it on that player. I'm okay with this card. I think that is fine. I think that's amazing. So... I think that we should all be carrying copies of this card, very specifically, on our person. And whenever we go to a Friday Night Magic, you can just pull it out and dump water on somebody and be like, hey, I didn't have to pay mana to cast it, so I can do it whenever I want. Next, a snow-covered land called Spring I'm Melting. Let's see. I'm trying to imagine how that would be. It's spring. I'm melting. I'm melting. I got an idea. I know something close to that. I got an idea. Okay. Wicked Witch. There we go. And then creature, and then witch, and then as long as it is winter, Wicked Witch has... Let's see. As long as it is winter, Wicked Witch has tap, add a... I think it's S? Is that it? There's a symbol for mana symbols, and I can't remember... Oh, excuse me. There's a way to do it, and I forgot how to do it. It's been so long since I've done this. By the way, guys, this is a really cool program. If you guys are interested in it, I highly recommend... I highly recommend getting your hands on this program because it's a lot of fun. I just can't remember how to do the... There's a way to do snow mana, but I can't remember what it is you do to... Because, like, for example, like... That's, oh. Wait, is that not right? Add... Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, so let me try this. There it is! I remember now. So it's... You have to put the mana symbol after the word add. And it'll make it into... So you have to do a capital S after the word add. And then it says... Okay. If it is... Let's see. As long as it is summer, whenever a player casts a blue spell, that player may say, I'm melting! If that player does, sacrifice Wicked Witch. There we go. So she can make mana in the winter, and then sadly she doesn't have any abilities in the summer, but if somebody casts a blue spell, then she dies. And she's a 1/1. And that'll obviously be a common because it's very much not that amazing of a card. But I thought it would be really funny. We'll make her a snow creature. There we go. So she's the Wicked Witch. Let's see. It has ice counters you take off. Can only be countered by smell. Covered land. Yeah. You know what fall brings people? Ravnica. See Winter Rav. Leave the name of program in description. I wanted... Oh, yeah. So it's called the Magic Set Editor. I believe it's just called MSE. Let me see if I can find it really quick. Hold on a second. I might be able... I'm not sure if the website still exists or not. But let me see. Because it's been around for a long time. Yeah. Yep, I think it's still the same old website that I've been using since I was, back in 2011. Oh, yeah, it's exactly the same. Here, you know what? I will put it in the chat, and you guys can download it if you want. It's probably got a whole bunch of, new updates and stuff that I have not used, because the program doesn't auto-update. Here, let me put it in there for you. So there's the website, magicseteditor.sourceforge.net. It's an awesome program. I've literally been using it for years and years. A lot of fun to mess around with. Okay, so now we got our Wicked Witch, and I like her. I think it's hilarious. Let's see. I kind of like the idea of like a land that is all about autumn in Ravnica, because that was so silly. I can't believe they used that as a promotional thing at that time. So I'm gonna write autumnal Ravnica, and it's gonna be a legendary land. There we go. And if it is autumn, you may say, look, it's autumn in Ravnica. If you do, I've got a lot of things that are all about saying things out loud, don't I? If you do, autumnal. Wait, I spelt that wrong. There we go. Ravnica has tap, add any color to your mana pool. And then it'll also just say tap, add one to your mana pool. There we go. All right, I like it. Look, it's autumn in Ravnica! You can make mana of any color now! Alright. Again. Fall brings. Yeah, I did that based on you, Clay. You wanted autumnal. Everybody wants Ravnica in autumn. When I say I want to go to Ravnica, I say, gee, I sure hope it's autumn in Ravnica, because that's the only way that I would be willing to buy Ravnica cards, is if it is Ravnica in autumn. That is the selling point for Ravnica. And that's why we put it on, when we were talking about Ravnica, the moment when they were promoting Ravnica, and they said, guys, it's autumn in Ravnica. And I was like, holy shit, take my money! Take my money, wizards! It's autumn in Ravnica? Take all of my money! In fact, actually, hold on. Guys, it's autumn in Ravnica. Alright, there we go. Now it's official. Guys, it's autumn in Ravnica! It's autumn over there! I've used MTG Cardsmith, but all the cards I made are gone. Yeah, well, I mean, is that like a thing where they save it on a website? Because this is a program that you just save on your computer and you just use over and over again. I really like it. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I gotta use the bathroom, so give me just a moment and I will be right back. All right, gotta pee. Gotta pee. It's all the coffee I drank right before I started this stream. God, you know, if they return to Ravnica, I really hope it's autumn, you know? Because, I mean, if it's autumn in Ravnica, the next time they go back there, I might have to buy some Ravnica cards, you guys. I might have to do it. Black Hole, which is a gold card sorcery. Exile all non-land cards in play and in hand. Randomly divide all lands in play between each player and draw new hands. We're just lucky there was something on the other side. Divide all lands in play between each player and draw new hands. I'm trying to, like, think of, like, how I would do that. So, because I'm gonna try and take a whack at that, Hell for Gamers. Let's try something. We'll try something. Okay. I did see a card not too long ago that was kind of, like, really interesting. That this reminds me of the idea that you had, Hell for Gamers. I'm not going to do that version, though, because it's about life totals rather than cards. I got a funny idea. Okay. What if we take, like, that idea, but, like, what we do is we, it would probably... Okay. Okay, hold on, check this out. All right, so here's this really weird idea I have. Hold on. Okay. And make it a sorcery. And we'll make it a mythic rare. And this is what it's going to say. So it says take all cards in all zones and shuffle them together into one library. Then draw. Then each player draws 7 cards and their life totals become 20. Together into one library. All players draw cards from the one library. For the rest of the game. Okay. I think that makes sense. I have to think of, like, the context of the rules on that. Take all cards in all zones and shuffle them together into one library. Then each player draws 7 cards and their life totals become 20. All players draw cards from the one library for the rest of the game. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense. And we'll call it, let's see, what are we going to call it? I'm going to call it let's see. Call it Take the Tower. And it's going to say wait, are those your cards? My bad. All right, there we go. So that's my version of Hell for Gamers idea, which he called Black Hole. It says take the tower It's a Wooburg Gold card, sorcery. It says, take all cards in all zones and shuffle them together into one library. Then each player draws 7 cards and their life totals become 20. All players draw cards from the one library for the rest of the game. The flavor text says, wait, are those your cards? My bad. All right, there we go. Table flipped, 52 card pickup. I like it. Let's see. They're not baked, then, are they? Yeah, Bo. Air fried potato. Oh, that sounds so yummy. You're making me hungry, man. I was actually thinking about ordering a pizza after this stream. I got the munchies, man. I got the munchies. I'm having so much fun with this idea. We should do this more often, guys. I'll probably make this a regular stream thing because I think this is so fun. I love building Magic cards. I always have. It's always been kind of this thing that I've really liked. As you guys can tell, I've built an entire set with all proper rules and stuff like that. So this is totally something fun to me, and I love the idea of like you guys chipping in and giving me ideas and things like that. You know what? Light the beacon? Is that reference to like what you think this should be called? Because I kind of like that. I think I like that. I'm going to call it that. Unless you meant for it to be something else. I'm calling this Light the Beacon because I think that's funnier. The Alpha card. Trim an opponent's card corners at random to conform with Alpha corners unless opponents concede the game. Card corner. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to like personify that into something. Okay, no, I got an idea. I got an idea based on what Pionk was saying. Okay, Pionk, roll with me on this one, okay? This one's going to be called the Ben test. And we'll make it, we're going to make it double red. And instant speed. And it's going to say, when, let's see. When you cast the Ben test. Oops. Capitalize that by accident. Choose target permanent and ask its controller if the card is a proxy. If the player says no, you may bend that card. Any player may counter this spell by sacrificing the targeted permanent. Okay, there we go. So we have the Ben test. When you cast the Ben test, choose target permanent and ask its controller if the card is a proxy. If the player says no, you may bend that card. Any player may counter this spell by sacrificing the targeted permanent. Are you sure it's real? There you go. There's my form of Pionk's idea of the corner thing with the alpha card. Helfer Gamer says, I've been eating whistle dogs for two... I don't know what a whistle dog is. I've never heard of that before. Just got a craving for bacon and bacon and cheese. That sounds so yummy. No, that was the name of the card when you called it Light the Beacon. All right, Lettuce, I feel it. Well, I like the fact that you named that off as Light the Beacon because I thought that was a funny idea and I took it. I took your idea. Can jiggle the handle at any time to stop the flow. What the hell are you talking about, Pionk? Jesus. All right, well, you guys are giving me good ideas. Like, I know I'm not making the cards exactly as you guys say, but you guys are giving me, like, really good ideas for making these really silly cards, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I just thought, what is the, oh, God, I thought of a funny idea for the flavor text on Ben Test, but I'm trying to remember the terminology for it. It's, oh God, it's what are the names of like when people talk about grading cards, like what do they say? It's a Beckett 9 or a Beckett 9.5. Is that what people say? I can't remember. There's like terminology for grading cards, but I can't remember what it is. Whatever, it's fine. I was gonna type in as like the flavor text being like, you can't bend that, it's a Beckett 9.5 or something like that. The overflow of ideas. Oh, you can jiggle the handle at any time to stop the overflowing of ideas. Okay, all right. Let's see. I'm gonna try and think of another funny one. Let's see here. Something silly relating to Magic players and how people play. I'm trying to think of like something relating to Magic stereotypes. Gem mint, PSA mint. That'd be funny. I'm willing to do that. Oh, no. I got it. Well. There we go. There's the flavor text. Well, it was a gem mint. Thank you so much for that, Clay. I appreciated that little bit that you gave me so that I could write that flavor text. Unsleeved all cards and keep playing. Oh, God. Okay, you gave me a funny idea for one. Let's see. This is going to be... Let's see, have we not there's green. We haven't really done green. Well, we did a green and black one, but that's not quite the same. So let's do... I'm going to call this, I'll play you... Oh, that's too long. Is that too big? Okay. And we'll make this a sort... no, it's got to be an enchantment. Okay. And it'll say when playing on the school... Oops. No, that's right. Enters the battlefield. All players must remove all sleeves from their cards and locate a new all sleeves from their cards and must move their current game onto a cement surface. Okay. When playing on the schoolyard enters the battlefield, all players must remove all sleeves from their cards and must move their current game onto a cement surface for the rest of the game. There we go. All right, there you go. Mr. Pionk's unsleeved all cards and keep playing. So that's my version of your idea. Pionk, you got a lot of good ideas tonight. I like them. So playing on the schoolyard, 3 mana enchantment. We'll make it an uncommon because it doesn't actually affect the game. It just moves the game. So it says, when playing on the schoolyard enters the battlefield, all players must remove all sleeves from their cards and must move their current game onto a cement surface for the rest of the game. So there you go. Shirts and skins, one plays with one without sleeves. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of just made it so that all players have to suffer. I think that's a lot funnier. Card name, larger than life, flavor text, I'm not overcompensating. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think of like a way to like 93, 94 old school Magic. Yeah, Clayton likes the old school, huh? I'm trying to think of like an idea for Hell for Gamers with the overcompensating. Kids used to play in the school ground between trees so that there was no wind. I actually have memories of, like, 100% true. I have memories of, we have, like, when I was in middle school, we used to, like, we eventually got to a point of where we could go into a classroom and play games of Magic on the tables in a classroom. But before we had a lot of people to, like, playing Magic, like to encourage the teachers to let us do that, we actually used to sit on the cement ground right in front of the classrooms, like in between, because they used to have, like, the buildings would be in a square shape. And there would be like a miniature yard in the square, but there would be cement ground where people would walk and all that. And the square shape would cut off the wind. So, like, we used to sit, like, in the hallways on the cement slabs, like, playing with our cards with no sleeves, like, right there. I have a distinct memory of doing that a bunch. But eventually, because we used to get really large groups of people playing Magic, like, all stuffed up in the hallways, the teachers were like, okay, well, it's becoming a problem because now you're taking up all the space in the hallways, so we'll just move you guys into a classroom so you can all play on tables. And that was the original reason why we moved from the cement ground into a classroom with a table, was because the teachers didn't want us blocking up all the hallways. Player's life total equal to player's age, poor life choices. I think that I think there's a card that's actually like that already. I think it's in an Unhinged or Unglued set where your life total is literally like your age. So I don't know if I want to do that one, simply because I think that one actually already exists. I think I saw it not too long ago. I was looking at some uncards. Let me think of another really funny one. Let's see. Something relating to Magic and silly. You know what I want to do is I want to do one where it's related to, like, prices on Magic cards. I think that would be really funny. Like, maybe something relating to... yeah, that probably has something to do with it too, Hell for Gamers, is the fact that it was maybe like a fire safety hazard or something. But like I said, like, originally me and my friends, like, this was way back when I was in middle school. Like, I was pretty young, and we just wanted to play the game. Like, we didn't really care where we sat or what it was on. And I definitely didn't have sleeves back then. I didn't get into sleeving cards until high school, I think. That's when I started sleeving things. Um, let's see. I didn't play back then, but I remember the lands and weatherlight cards. Um, hmm. Player flips the top card. I've actually never played War, like the old card game War. I've never played that. Trying to think of like another interesting idea for a card. Let's see. Also, by the way, you guys might, I'll go ahead and say this. You guys might have noticed I didn't stream the last couple of days. I was a combination of busy and not feeling well. And I'm actually starting to feel a little funky right now, too. My stomach started bothering me all of a sudden, so if I have to, if I have to end this off early, I will, but I don't think I will. I think I'll be fine. But that's why I wasn't streaming the last couple of days. Is I had some chores I needed to do, and I was also really not feeling well yesterday. But I feel a little bit better, and that's why I'm here right now. But all of a sudden, my stomach started bothering me, which is like reminding me like why I took yesterday off, because I'm feeling weird. But it should be fine. I caught the plague. Yeah, you know what? It was actually funny, is because I was sick yesterday, and so is Perp. And another streamer that I watched was also feeling sick and not doing as much, and I was kind of surprised that we all kind of feel sick around the same time. It's really weird and not fun. Whew, okay. Sorry, my stomach is bothering me in it. When I get sick, when I get really sick, my stomach is in a lot of pain, and I'm kind of feeling that right now. It just kind of hit me all of a sudden. Okay. So, bye, Clay. I'm sorry. I didn't see that you were heading out. So I'll see you later, Clay. Thanks so much for jumping in and giving me some good ideas. The Ravnica land was strictly your idea, so thank you so much for that. Yeah, it just seems like a lot of people are not feeling well right now. It's weird. There must be something going around. It's hitting all the YouTubers, apparently. I wanna work on another card, but I don't know what to do. I want to do something a little more silly. Maybe not necessarily related directly to Magic players. Maybe something silly. There was something. What I was thinking about the other day is we did the I think it was Mr. Shed was talking about, and also Rebecca, were talking about the lemur and stuff like that, and like the lemur card from Ice Age. And then while I was like looking through cards the other day, I managed to come across the old Time Spiral lemur. And so I thought it might be really fun if maybe there was like another like lemur card or lemur card. And let me look that up real quick, because it was let's see. I think it was called Viscid Lemurs. Yeah, Viscid Lemurs. So we're gonna do a lemur card, and how am I gonna do this? I'm gonna do it like God, my stomach is killing me right now. It just hit me all at once. Let's see. You know what? You guys brainstorm. I'm not feeling good, so I'll be right back. I will be right back. I'm not feeling fantastic, so give me just a second, guys, okay? Sorry to leave you alone, but it's just going to be a minute, okay? I'll be right back. Oh, my stomach is really hurting me. Give me just a minute. back. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I've just been feeling really funky the last few days, and I definitely wanted to take, I wanted to take the last 2 days off, because I normally am trying to, stream more often, and I was really just not feeling good, yesterday and the day before, so I just was like, I don't think I can stream, but today I was like, oh, I feel so much better, I'm pumped up, I want to make some content, I want to stream and hang out with my good friends online, and sure enough, I'm still not, completely up to snuff. I'm still feeling kind of funky, so just bear with me, and we'll hang out a bit more, and this will be a good time. So I just, it's sorry about that. It's a YouTube virus. Yeah, it feels like a lot of YouTubers are catching it. I don't know what's going on. It's very weird. Rebecca says, "Hey, Rebecca. I didn't realize you were in here. It is the time of the year. I forget it is winter since I have left my house 3 times in the past 3 weeks. Yeah. How are you doing? I hope you're doing okay. Maybe it's because of the coronavirus. I mean, I don't know. I don't get too scared about that kind of stuff. I try to not worry about it too much. Because there's more to be said about the fear than there is to be actually catching it, obviously just be careful and take care of yourself, but I wouldn't be all pumped up and scared about it. I don't think that that's really necessary. Wrath of Wood makes a good point also, obviously, that there's more than one flu out there. You can catch a whole range of different things. You never know. Don't worry, they still want you to come into work. Yeah, exactly. This time last year, I was wrecked for 3 days. Yeah, I feel that, Wrath of Wood. It happens to me. I've definitely had some sicknesses where I've had to take a lot of time off, which is not fun. So I kind of wanted to do a lemur card. I thought that would be really funny. And for anybody, it's the weird little demons or whatever, the spirits called the lemurs. So we're gonna call this one. I think it would be really funny if what this was is that it was so it's a lemur, but it's the lemur, and the lemurs are for anybody who doesn't know, lemurs are a spirit that is made of slime and bog refuse and stuff like that. So, I thought it would be funny if there was, one called, a fluffy lemur, and it would be spelled properly like a lemur, and it would be a lemur, so it would be all slimy and gross, but at the same time, it would be in the shape of, a lemur, so it would be a slimy lemur. It would be a lemur. So I'm going to call it Fluffy Lemur, and I'm going to make it black and 3, and we'll make it a 4/4, and let's see. So normally the lemurs, I think they have a -1 ability, don't they? Isn't that normally how they roll? Yeah, -1 in Swamp Walk. So but I want to make it like a joke based on the fact that it's a lemur as well as a lemur. Let's see. Becca is doing okay. It is making for a less than awesome birthday, but whatever. Aw, well, you know what? Happy birthday, girl, and I hope you're taking care of yourself. And you getting better faster is probably the best present you can possibly get. So I hope that works out for you, and I hope you get well very quickly. Goblin Sliver Bombardo, the suicidal sob liver? Okay, I might look into that. Like in Dogma. What are you using to make these magic cards? So it is a program called Magic Set Editor. I posted the link for it earlier, but I will post it again if you would like. So let me go ahead and throw that right back in there. There it is. So there is once again the link to the website that will take you to this that will allow you to download this program. So let's see. I'm trying to figure out like what the best way Oh, I know. I'm going to make this another verbal one. When Fluffy Lemure enters the battlefield. Okay. Enters the battlefield. If you may say, "Aw, so cute." Let's see. Enters the battlefield, you may say, "Oh, so cute." If you do, I was gonna make one so that like, if you say like it's so cute, then it gets one ability, and if you say, "Ugh, what is that thing?" it'll get a different ability. Let's see. Let's see. I got an idea. I'm going to change the mana cost. I'm going to make it 5. If you do, Fluffy Lemure has +1 +0. And then it says when Fluffy Lemure enters the battlefield, you may say, wait, should it, okay. I'm wondering if I should repeat the same text or if I should just add like the other statement into the previous text. Maybe so cute. Trying to figure out like or maybe that's what I should do, is just an or with a like a comma with an or. You may say is that thing. Oh, that was my bad. There we go. Okay. Or you may say, what is that thing? If you do, Fluffy Lemure has -1, -0, and Swamp Walk. There we go. I think that's how you should do it. I think that's the way it's supposed to be. Okay. When Fluffy Lemure enters the battlefield, you may say, "Oh, so cute." If you do, Fluffy Lemure has +1 +0. Or you may say, "What is that thing?" If you do, Fluffy Lemure has -1 -0 and Swamp Walk. And like I kind of like have this idea that it's like a slimy like squirrel creature or like a slimy like lemur creature, but it has like a fluffy tail or something like that, and it's got like big cute eyes and stuff like that. So it could be like one or the other. It could be either, and like if it looks really cute, then it gets a boosted like, you know, because it's like a cute creature, but it's like it gets a +1 boost, so it'll be a 5/4. And then if you treat it like what it's supposed to be, which is like a gross slime monster, it'll get -1 -0, but it also has Swamp Walk. That's my idea. That's kind of what I'm trying to do with this card. I thought that would be really funny, especially because I feel like that the Lemure like creature type has come, like, no, it's not a creature type, but the Lemure creature has been mentioned a few times lately, which seems kind of funny to me. And I like how like all the cards, because like I I was actually looking at the Viscid Lemure card the other day from Time Spiral, and it's really funny because I do remember it making a reference to the old Ice Age Lemure, and it did, and it was so hilarious. It says it's a quote from Norin the Wary, and it says, "Lemurs, is that all?" Like, I thought, I can't remember exactly what it said. Here, let me look it up because I have it right over here. So it says, "Lemurs, is that all? Finally, something harmless." And making reference to the old school one, which I thought was so good. It's so good. I actually want to paint the one from Time Spiral. It seems really funny to me. So it says, Wrath of Wood says, "I'm just finding out about lemures recently. So they are all like slime men." Yeah, they're slimy spirits, like they're ghosts, but they're like made of slime. They're really weird, but they're kind of interesting. Habanero, Master of the Link. Yes, I do. I haven't been on the top of my Link game in other streams lately, but yeah, I still like posting links here and there and trying to be on top of that. Fluffy the Uncard. Yes, he's Fluffy Lemure. Is there actually an Uncard called Fluffy Thoth? I don't remember if that's a thing or not. I feel like that's something I could probably look up really quick, but I don't know. I don't really know. Let me see. Let me see if that comes up in the Gatherer real quick. Nope, it does not. There is no card already called Fluffy. So I'm okay with my card being the first card called Fluffy. Fluffy Lemure. Lightning Bolt. 1 black instant, put 3 -1/-1 counters on creature. Target player gets... Jesus Christ, Wrath of Wood. Listen, bro. First of all, we're not trying to make serious cards here. And second of all, even if this was like serious cards, that shit would be broken, bro. You gotta learn some balance, my friend. You gotta learn some balance. I really should sometime go over the set that I built with you guys, like my personalized set, because it's balanced. It has, like, I actually built it with the idea of building it like a proper Magic set. So it has all these rules and balance and stuff like that. And I would love to actually go over it with you guys sometime. Like, my main thing was I've always wanted to build my own Magic set, which is what that was. But it also has like a bunch of like characters in it that are important. It has all these stories. It has like a whole world to it, and like there's even flavor text in it that, like, on cards from that set that I've made, that kind of talk about what's happening in the world involving those cards and things like that. So I might have to do that sometime. I just get worried that it might be boring. That's the only reason why I didn't really want to make a stream specifically about like the whole set that I built, because I'm worried that might be a boring thing to watch. But I thought this would be fun. You know, we're all kind of building cards together, and I thought that'd be fun. P-Arc says, a flavor card. Tastes like cardboard. Artifact does nothing, just exists for flavor. Oh, that gives me an idea. Let's add a new card. Let's see. I want to do like a joke based on flavor. So, because I remember they released that new card called the Flavor Judge. And I kind of want to do something kind of like that, but like not the same. Let's see. Oh, I got an idea. Flavor, taste, test. And we'll make it like, we'll make it like a sorcery. And I have this idea of like look at the art of target permanent. If the artwork does not feature an edible object in its artwork, destroy that permanent. And then what color should it be? I think it should be like white and black, right? Because, like, yeah, I think that would make sense. And then let's see. I kind of want to reference like the cheese stands alone, you know? I think that would be really funny. All right, there we go. I think that's clever. Clever. I wrote, as the flavor text, being the most delicious, the cheese really does stand alone. I thought that would be clever for this card. Look at the art of target permanent. If the artwork does not feature an edible object in its artwork, destroy that permanent. How's that for a flavor taste test? So there we go. Pionk, once again, giving me another great idea for a ridiculous and silly card. Better than Lightning Bolt. Yeah, it is. It really is. Yeah, that was the Lightning Bolt idea. That's a little much. Wrath of Wood. Slime Ghosts. Yeah, that's kind of what the lemurs are, is they are slime ghosts. Thoth says, no, Hab, I was just saying that Fluffy fits for an unset. Yeah, it's true. Fluffy in general is a good pick for an unset, especially if you name something like the Fluffy Lemure. Let's see. Unbalanced knock over library, pick up cards at random. I don't know how I would do that in a card. That would be kind of weird. Unsets are that broken nowadays. No more silver bordered lotuses are that broken. I.e., no more silver board. They are that broken, or they aren't that broken? I always feel like that unsets kind of have like a bit of balance to them. Like, they have silly stuff and like OP stuff, but like they're not like for example, like you have something like Mox Lotus being like silly, but you don't have like, because like at its core it is silly, but you don't have like a card that's hardcore meta. Like for example, like what, you know, the Lightning Bolt idea, which is like a hardcore like meta thing. Like, I would actually consider that something for like a regular set, which I would then like tweak and balance. But I wouldn't consider it for like an unset. Not that, let's see. Unsets are not that broken nowadays. No more, so yeah, exactly. A belt of lightning would be jokes. That would be jokes in general. Bo Falcon. Hey, Bo Falcon, good to see you. I don't think you were in here earlier. Oh, this looks like fun. I loved making up cards back when I worked at my LGS. Dude, it is so fun. By all means, Bo Falcon, suggest some silly ideas, and I will turn them into cards. Betamax tapes and other outdated formats to copy artifacts or clone cards. I like that. Let me see. Okay, you gave me an idea. How would I do it? I think it would... Okay. Just got off work. Well, glad to have you in here, Bo Falcon. I think I like Pionk's idea. Pionk, you are full of great ideas tonight. So, I'm going to call this one VHS Recorder. And let's see, how is this going to work? So I have a couple of ideas. One of my ideas is like making a joke based on reruns. In other words, like you could only make a copy of a card that has like a copy of it already in existence. So like if somebody was playing doubles of like a card, like they had two creatures with the same name, the VHS recorder could like record it because it's a rerun. But let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like or maybe like another idea too is that like one of my ideas too is like the idea of like rewinding a tape. So like you would make a copy of a creature, and like if that creature dies, like if the creature that you copied dies, oh, okay, I know how to do this. Okay, check this out. So when VHS recorder enters the battlefield, you may copy target creature. Enters the battlefield. I forgot to put in it becomes a copy of target creature or artifact. When the permanent it should say when the targeted permanent when the permanent copied this way. I'm trying to be as like proper with the text as I can. It gets a little funky. I've been studying cards for a long time to try and learn how to make text proper, but sometimes it gets a little funky. When the permanent copied this way is put into a graveyard from anywhere, any player may say be kind and rewind. If that player does when the permanent copied this way is put into a graveyard from anywhere, any player may say, be kind and rewind. Let's see, how do you word that? It's, any player may say this. And then I'm trying to remember the proper wording for it. It's yeah, be kind, rewind. Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny too. May say be kind and rewind. If that player does, you may... Okay, so it's either going to be that VHS recorder... I'm thinking it goes back to your hand so you can cast it again, because it's like you're rewinding it and you take it back. So I think that might be the best way. Maybe I should just say, instead of any player, it should say you may. Because not many other people are going to want to do that. So... Let's see. And that also saves on some words as well. So you may say be kind and rewind. If you do, that makes that, okay. If you do, return VHS recorder to your hand. It's a bit wordy, but I think I like it. I think I like that. So, and I'll make it like 4, because that's like a relatively average cost for like a cloning kind of card. So it says VHS recorder. When VHS recorder enters the battlefield, it becomes a copy of target creature or artifact. When the permanent copied this way is put into a graveyard from anywhere, you may say be kind and rewind. If you do, return VHS recorder to your hand. Yeah, I like it. I think that's cool. Dead Lotus, sacrifice for 5 black or one of any other color's flavor is all other colors have faded to time. Oh, because everything is black? Are you talking about like the whole fact that Black Devotion is taking over everything right now? I mean, what's really funny is back in the original Theros, Black Devotion was what it was all about at that time too. So it's kind of funny that once again we've returned to a time where everything is Black Devotion all over again. Silly Theros, why you so Black Devotion all the time? Re-recorded loss loses quality. Be kind and rewind. Yeah, I love that. You could have it turn a creature into a 1/1 and something about rewind counters. I think I kind of like it like this. I kind of like the idea that it's like you rewind it and you get it back and you can do it again. I think that would be kind of funny. One thing that's bothering me, I don't think that R needs to be capitalized. I sometimes capitalize random letters. Let's see. What do you guys think? Would you guys have any other really crazy ideas for silly cards? I'm going to try and brainstorm one. Let's see. We've actually made a bunch of them. We've made 14 cards, you guys. Let's see. Oh, you know what? With 14 cards in this stream, it's about 5 minutes until my 2-hour mark. So we can try and make one really quick. Which is which tribal card? That could be pretty silly. We definitely made a witch card already, which I really like. The whole I'm melting thing I think is really silly. Playing on this, what have we? Let's kind of, instead of making new cards, I'm just going to kind of like review what we've got here. So we have Look at Me, I'm a YouTuber, and it's an instant for 3 mana, and it says if you are currently playing Magic Arena while also recording a video or live streaming, you may open a booster pack. If you do, your audience must build a deck using the rare you pull and then challenge you with it while recording the match. If you win, that audience member must like and subscribe. So that's Look at Me, I'm a YouTuber. It's a little funky, but I think I like it. I think it's funny. And then we have Placeholder, which was ironically, I built this whole window to start with, making a card called Placeholder in order to save the window, so that I wouldn't lose the save file. And then I decided to turn the Placeholder into an actual card because I thought that would be funny. So we have a card called Placeholder, and it's a 3-mana white human, and it's a 2/2, and it says, if Placeholder is inside of a book, you may search for Placeholder within that book, and then you may put it onto the battlefield without paying its mana cost. I like it. It's silly. And then What's That Smell? Which is a 4-mana blue instant. And it says, if a player near you smells bad and you say out loud, what's that smell? You may cast What's That Smell without paying its mana cost. When you cast What's That Smell, find the player that smells the worst. When you do, grab a container and fill it with water and then dump it on that player. So there you go. And then we have Fluffy Lemure, which is a 5-mana 4/4 black spirit. And it says, when Fluffy Lemure enters the battlefield, you may say, "Oh, so cute." If you do, Fluffy Lemure has +1/+0. Or you may say, "What is that thing?" If you do, Fluffy Lemure has -1/-0 and Swamp Walk. So I like that. And then we have the Wicked Witch. We were just looking at it, which is a 2-mana 1/1 snow creature witch. And it says, as long as it is winter, the Wicked Witch has tap, add a snow mana to your mana pool. And it says, as long as it is summer, whenever a player casts a blue spell, that player may say, I'm melting! That player does sacrifice Wicked Witch. And then we have the Bend test, which I love this one. It's a double red instant, and it says, when you cast the Bend test, choose target permanent and ask its controller if the card is a proxy. If the player says no, you may bend that card. Any player may counter this spell by sacrificing the targeted permanent. So there you go. And then the flavor text says, well, it was a gem mint. The next one is Playing on the Schoolyard, which is a 3-mana green enchantment. And it says, when Playing on the Schoolyard enters the battlefield, all players must remove all sleeves from their cards and must move their current game onto a cement surface for the rest of the game. Rough. Literally and figuratively. Then we have the Flavor Taste Test, which is a 2-mana white and black sorcery, and it says, look at the art of target permanent. If the artwork does not feature an edible object in its artwork, destroy that permanent. And it says, being the most delicious, the cheese really does stand alone. And then we have Get Well Soon, which was one of the first cards we made, and it's a green and black sorcery, and it says, if any player has a runny nose, you may tell them to get well soon. If they are not sick, creatures you control have +1/+1 until end of turn. If they are sick, creatures your opponents control have -1/-1 until end of turn. And then it says, get well soon, perp, from Mr. Habanero and his fans. And then then we have Light the Beacon, which is a 5-mana Wooburg sorcery. And it says, take all cards in all zones and shuffle them together into one library. Then each player draws 7 cards and their life total becomes 20. All players draw cards from the one library for the rest of the game. And the flavor text says, wait, are those your cards? My bad. And then we have Iron Man, which is a artifact creature golem. It's a 4-mana 3/3, and it says, whenever a creature dealt damage by Iron Man would be put into a graveyard, tear that card to pieces. When Iron Man dies, tear this card to pieces. And then we have the VHS Recorder, which says, 4-mana artifact. When VHS Recorder enters the battlefield, it becomes a copy of target creature or artifact. When the permanent copied this way is put into a graveyard from anywhere, you may say, be kind and rewind. If you do, return VHS Recorder to your hand. And then we have the Wizard's Marketing Staff, which is a 5-mana artifact creature advisor. And it says, when Wizard's Marketing Staff enters the battlefield, you may search your current location for a card that is not a magic card. If you do, put that card onto the battlefield. It is a magic card until end of game. Then roll a 6-sided die. That card becomes a creature with power and toughness equal to the result. And by the way, this should probably be a creature. I'm going to make it a 3/3. And then we have Autumnal Ravnica, which is a legendary land, and it says, if it is autumn, you may say, look, it's autumn in Ravnica. If you do, Autumnal Ravnica has add any color to your mana pool. Otherwise, it just gives you a generic mana. And then the flavor text says, guys, it's autumn in Ravnica. All right, so those are all the cards we've made. And I'm just going to kind of read a little bit more and read the comments a little bit more. And it's 2 minutes after, so then we're going to wrap it up. So let's see. We have Bo Falcon saying, how about dad jokes or tongue twisters? Well, you know what? I think I might do this again, and we will do another We Are R&D magic set editing stream in the future, and we'll keep having fun because I think this is a fun idea. So we'll do more in the future. James P says, do need 15 to be able to be a booster. That is true. Placeholder paper creature type, maybe. James P says, Habanero, you leave streams up. I want to share it to an artist friend of mine. He just got into Magic. He may dig the custom card program. Yeah, dude, of course. I leave all of my streams up. I will admit I've deleted a couple, but it was just because the two that I've deleted were times where I wasn't feeling very good and they weren't very fun, so I deleted them. But otherwise, I'm going to leave this one up. I know I'm not feeling good, but I feel like I'm in a good mood, even though I'm not feeling amazing. So I'll leave them up, and it's okay. So I will leave it up in the future. The beacon is cool. The beacon. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's pretty funny. I think Wrath of Woods says, I think Iron Man is my favorite, which is the one that allows you to shred cards into little pieces. James P says, okay, here's a card idea. Hot anti card thing just got weird. You just antied your ant. Oh, I get it. So like make an anti card that is an ant that also antis. I like it. We'll do this again, guys. I think this was really fun because I really got to hang out with you guys, and like that's what I want to do. Is I wanted to have a stream that I spend like talking to you guys, and you guys throw ideas out, and we kind of make cards, and we have a fun time. So I'm really glad we did this. Ratherwood says Autumn Ravnica is classic too. I'm glad you guys like that one. I thought that one, it was Clayton's idea to do the Ravnica one, so I got to give him some credit. I think it's hilarious. So I had a great time, guys. I know I'm not feeling well, and I wasn't feeling well the last couple of days. I'm still kind of feeling funky, but thank you so much for bearing with me. I'm trying to do more streaming. I'm also trying to teach myself more video editing. I did a little bit of that yesterday. So I'm just trying to kind of improve things when I don't have the time to stream. But otherwise, I'll keep trying to stream. I'll try to do a stream tomorrow, but I can't guarantee. It depends how I'm feeling tomorrow. But we'll keep working on it. We'll keep improving the channel. We'll keep having a good time. So, but I will try and do something tomorrow. We'll either do painting or we'll do Minecraft. I might do Minecraft if I'm not feeling well enough to paint. But we'll see what happens. Okay, guys? So, thank you all so much for being out here. I had a great time. You guys rock. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you guys can know when I am doing streams or video content or whatever. I also have a bunch of links in the description below. There's a PayPal in there. There's a DeviantArt profile in there. There's a fan mail mailing P.O. box address down there, and I promise it's a P.O. box. It is not my personal address. So, you know, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you all so much for being here, and as I always love to say, you guys, follow your dreams, guys, because I'm following mine every day, and I hope that you guys are following your dreams too. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.